Right, so good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Ratish Bhatt. I will be presenting the initiatives that we took for attracting the right mix of candidates for our PGDM Big Data Analytics program. So this is the LEADS initiative that I'll be talking about. So we at Goa Institute of Management, we started in 1993, and it's been a 25 years of legacy. And in 2018, of course, it's an era of stiff competition, and everyone was trying to find the right talent, whether it is industry or academia, and GIM also was having this legacy. And so in 2018, when we started this big data analytics program, we wanted to position it right, actually, so that we can get the right talent mix for this start itself, so that the transformational journey that the student goes through is smoother and efficient. So GIM traditionally has had good students mix with representation from different parts of the country, and so ensuring that GIM, PGDM, BDA is also known across which was a challenge at that time. And we conceived this program as a blend of management plus analytics, and to position it as a mainstream program, keeping in mind the futuristic outlook. So we did extensive promotion campaigns. So these are some of the challenges that we had faced. So we did extensive promotion campaigns for creating awareness. We had subject matter experts videos put out for the students to understand that what are the career prospects that the students may have while pursuing this big data analytics program. And we explained the positioning that this would be having. And so the challenge was essentially to create awareness and attract the right set of candidates who had the analytics aptitude, right? So that was a problem. Of course, the promotional activity notwithstanding, at that point in time, we did a lot of activities there. For selection there, again, we had an issue because all the traditional competitive exams did not evaluate the students on their analytical aptitude, and hence we had to do something about it. Retention, again, students has a lot of options, and of course when we offer them admissions at GIM, they have to evaluate other options as well. So what can be done by GIM or us to increase the retention? So that was another challenge. At the end of the day, we would want a result where we have the right mix of students, the right talent who have the analytics aptitude to take this journey forward. So what we did, so that's when we conceived this LEADS initiative, which is look up for exploratory analysts in data science. And it was essentially a 4-pronged approach that we used, and I'm going to explain this not in any particular order. So the first one was the GIM analytics aptitudes test. So now this was for a specialized program. There is merit in selecting the right talent by controlling our processes right at the start. So for spotting the right kind of talent, we started GAT to get the right mix, right? So GAT is, of course, the GIM analytics aptitude test. So the problem was that when do we administer it? So any admission process would have the GD and PI rounds. So do we do it at the venue or do we do it later? But then again, the problem is that what if a student is not able to clear the minimum cutoff of GAT, and then they would be spending a lot of time, energy, and of course money to reach all the way to the venue. So can we then do a streamlining of the process? So that's when we decided to have GAT as an online exam. This was much before the pandemic, and we did have to convince a lot of our faculty members even within the institute, because they were questioning the sanctity of an online exam then. But then we got in touch with Metal, and then they were our partner in ensuring that this exam can be taken by the students anywhere in the country with a laptop and a web camera, and then they would be able to take it anytime during the day. So because at the end of the day, this online thing was also thought through, because it was cost efficiency, which also had to be kept in mind. And we wanted to obtain the exam results before the GDPI rounds actually begin. So this also helped us creating a uniqueness and buzz for our program. And of course, GAT is a prerequisite for admission at GIM. So through any process a student wants to get into GIM, they have to give GAT. The another thing that we did is Achievers Round. So here essentially is a profile-based shortlisting of the students based on their, say, academic records or their relevant work experience in the analytics domain, or winners of hackathon. So here the students are, we conduct the admissions process much before the regular round happens, and we offer them spot admissions for those students who we found as the best. So of course we will come to the spot a little later, but they are also eligible for access scholarship. So this is for 4 lakh scholarship that we offer to students who are most deserving or who we find is the right mix for our program. This is again done to attract the right mix. There are 2 parts to Access Scholarship. One is of course the regular scholarship, and second is again to increase the female mix within the analytics program. We also extend this specifically to female candidates. And of course we would be seeing that in the results we have been able to get a greater percentage of female candidates than what Gartner and others have reported on the percentage of females in the analytics domain. We also had another approach of having elite program for students from the top institutes, both engineering and non-engineering institute, top 20 engineering and non-engineering institutes based on their NIRF ranking. So top 10% students of these institute would not be required to pay any application fee, and there would not be any other selection criteria, and they would be interviewed straight away, and those found suitable again would be offered a spot interview. And of course the spot is that during this is a retention strategy that we do, where during the interview process itself, if we found the candidate to be suitable, we offer a spot admission offer without the candidate having to wait for the entire regular round to get over. So some of the challenges that we did face while we were presenting this, of course, is the positioning of the program, for which we had this integrated communication strategy. We wanted to showcase, because big data analytics was one of the first, we were the first program in the country to offer this kind of a nomenclature, so students were not well versed with what big data analytics was as opposed to a business analytics program. So of course we had to make a lot of communication, all the promotional activities that I mentioned earlier, plus of course we participated in independent rankings to increase our credibility. We collaborated with SAS and IBM, so which helped students to nurture their talent, and it would also be helpful in ensuring that the students can understand the quality of our programs. So there are some of the initiatives that we did do. So what were the outcomes? So we had some of the best, geographic diversity. We could get students from all parts of the country. We had a good representation of both the students who had work ex as well as who were freshers with respect to their professional backgrounds. And this is the thing which I was telling you earlier. So the gender ratio was much better compared to the industry. Of course, this is the academic diversity that we've had. So these are various accolades that analytics program has got over the period. So AIM has ranked us among the top PGDM Big Data Analytics program, so did Analytics Insight. These are some of our top recruiters, so we've been very popular with the recruiters, and we've had companies like Flipkart or KPMG and other McKinsey coming to our campus and recruiting students from us. And we in fact got some of the highest packages in the industry ever. Plus of course, from the female perspective, the final point that I would make is that the last the best student of the year as well as the batch topper was a female candidate. So that's all I would have to present. Thank you all. If there are any questions, I would take them. Thanks.